I'm Fawn Volkert, and I'm the Director of Program Services for Path to Freedom. The first time that I met Annie, I could see hunger for freedom in her eyes. We received a referral for multiple girls who were rescued at the same time together. And she's the first one that we interviewed. And when we saw her in the hospital bed, depleted, exhausted, and shared a little bit about our program, you could just see how excited she was for the opportunity. And we fell in love with her right away. If hers was the only life that we were able to participate in changing, I'd be content.
My name's Chuck Betters, and this is my wife, Melanie, and we are house mentors here at Path to Freedom, and we love these girls as if they are our own daughters.
Our first interaction with Annie was over a Zoom call. We were asked whether we thought she would be a good fit for Magnolia House, and I said without hesitation, yes. Her vulnerability, her willingness to just be part of a family, her acknowledgement of her pain, and the fact that she needed help was truly beautiful.
When she first got here, I remember the first time I met her, she came through the doors and she was 90 pounds at the time, severely underweight, and she had been through so much. Many of the details we can't get into, but the trafficking that happened to her at the hands of family members was just really upsetting.
The CPI who dropped her off pulled us aside and said quietly, "She's in denial, but her body tells a different story." And so we knew from the get-go with her that we would have to gently introduce to her that what her life story was different than how she had pictured it.
So Annie, like the other girls who come to Path to Freedom, they are conditioned at a very young age to believe certain things about themselves and to protect themselves from the pain of being let down by other people or being hurt by other people, and the people that were supposed to care about them the most hurt them the greatest. So one of our greatest challenges is helping them see that that's not who they are and that's not what they were designed to be, but that's who they were taught to be.
They come from often being raised in prostitution. Illegal drugs are normal for them, and so they have this view of themselves as if they partied alongside mom. This was huge for Annie to have to come to the realization that she was trafficked. She was in total denial. She came with several tattoos, which she'd had since she was about 12. One of them she's actually getting removed because the wording of it just victimizes her. And it was beautiful for her to understand that finally.
So the girls who are here, including Annie, are just like any other girl. They've gone through trauma that maybe other girls haven't gone through. But in so many ways, they're just like your daughter, just like my daughters. We've been helping her with typical teenage issues that she faces.
We're always careful to give so much praise when we're working on school with them. She used a connecting word incorrectly in a sentence, and I just gently said, let's choose a different word other than although for this sentence. And it was as if I had struck her. She stood up, stormed out of the room, slammed her door, and I let her go. And she stayed in her room for a couple hours, and then she sheepishly walked out. I was making dinner by that time. She walked by me in the kitchen, kind of gave me a side-eye glance, and I smiled at her, and I said, I love you no matter what. And I will never get angry with you. I will never slam a door with you. I will never raise my voice with you. You're safe here.
I'm so happy to be a part of the Magnolia House family. My favorite part is the house parents. We're very close, and I see them like my own parents. And the other girls are like my own sisters. They're there when I need them. I feel a sense of being loved and like I can trust them. I like being homeschooled because it's a better educational environment for me. The teacher we have helps us a lot. I had dropped out of school before coming here and didn't know math very well. She's helped me with my math and with all the other things that I was so far behind on. I went from a 5th grade level to an 8th grade level in math in just 4 months. I recently got baptized, and it was such a loving moment for me. The experience made me feel comforted. So many people came out to support me that I didn't expect. It was such a special time for me. I was nervous, but it changed me. My past it's washed away. I'm just so thankful to have been a part of Path to Freedom. It has changed me in so many ways. My state of mind has changed. I want to graduate high school. I want to go to college. I don't want the things that people who go down the wrong road do. I have forever been changed because of Path to Freedom.